What's going on, guys? It's been a while. I apologize about that. I've had a lot of stuff going on. I guess today what we're gonna do, kind of give you a little update on all the cars in the fleet, see what's going on. I know I promised some stuff with the Mercedes, and it's been a minute and haven't been able to get anything done. That's my fault. I've had a lot of stuff going on. But today we'll give you a little update and see what's going on. I've got more stuff coming for this car that I'm gonna try to do. I didn't want to go all out on it and make anything crazy happen just because it is the daily driver. A couple of the things I did, one of them obviously was the black grille. I think it gives it a more aggressive look that way, especially when the car is clean, which right now it's not. The only thing I never have done to it yet, obviously the badge does light up. I haven't wired that up, haven't really felt like it. Didn't really want to get into all the technical stuff about as far as splicing into the wiring and all that. I'm not huge on doing electrical stuff, so I haven't done it yet. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if it'll look good or if it'll look tacky. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. But aside from that, the next thing we've done is I've added a set of HHR Super Sport lowering springs, which gives this a really aggressive look. Really takes care of the huge wheel gap that was here before. I just think it looks a lot better like that. Gives it more of an aggressive look. As far as performance with that, I haven't noticed too many issues. Ride quality is still very solid, but I'm having one small issue I need to get looked at. I feel like on the left front, something's hitting, going over railroad tracks and that kind of thing. I actually hit a speed bump the other day and I thought the car was going to fall apart. So I don't know if there's something in there I need to look at, get that taken care of, and see what's next to do with it. I have a few more things I want to do. I just don't want to go all out, like I said, because it is the daily driver. And I don't want to risk the reliability that this car does have. It's a super fun car, super reliable, and I just don't want to mess it up. I have noticed one small issue the other day though, that was not there before. Starting to have a little clear coat peel here. Don't really want to go into that, but it may change the look of the car altogether if I decide to wrap it in the future. So obviously not a whole lot of stuff going on with the Mercedes, but a few things going down. But now it's time to get an update on the Jeep. Now I know what you're thinking. That behind me, that's not a Jeep. And you're right. The Jeep was costing us more money than it was actually worth. Every time I turned around, something was breaking on it. A lot of it I didn't document and put on the channel. It just turned out to be a major headache. And now I will miss the off-road adventures and all that type of thing. But in the future, I can get back into it, buy something a little more reliable, build something a little better, and continue having fun. But for now, I decided I wanted to try something different. So I ended up buying this. This is a 2000 Mazda Miata. And a lot of people are going to say, why would you buy something like this? A handful of reasons. Number one, it's nice to have a little convertible to play around with in the summer. Number two, they're super, super reliable. There's so much you can do to them. And the value of them right now continues to go up. This specific one has about 140,000 miles on it. All original, except for the paint, which is clearly not in good shape. The previous owner looks to have taken it to Maaco and got the cheapest job they could get. And when I say cheap, I mean cheap. I don't know if you can see it on there or not, but they even painted the keys. Not only did they paint the keys, but they also painted the exhaust. Not a single bit of clear coat on it, but the positive to this thing, if you know anything about Miatas and how hard they are to find right now, in good shape, mechanically, this thing is flawless. There's not a single bit of rust on it. Drives like it was new, and has a ton of life left in it. At the moment, the only thing I've done, put a set of wheels and tires on it. I personally think the bronze and the red go really well together. Now we do have some plans for this car. Now what are they? I do have an exhaust already ordered on the way. Obviously with COVID and everything going on, a lot of stuff is on back order. So I'm just kind of waiting on that. Hopefully that will be here within the next month or so. As far as other things, obviously the paint needs work. Later this year we're either going to repaint it, maybe wrap it, paint it a different color. I don't know yet. This is paired with the 5-speed manual transmission, obviously. If you're going to buy a Miata, you don't buy an automatic. As far as other options that are going to be done to this, we may do a turbo build. We may do a supercharger. I'm just not 100% sure yet on what I want to do, but there are a ton of options out here as far as this goes for this car. This has the 1.8 liter in it. Like I said, it's a 2000 model, and there's so much we can do to it. So if you have any questions or suggestions on what to do with it, as far as superchargers, turbo kits, or just opinions on the car in general, leave them down in the comment section below. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, and don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.